Good evening, guys. Let's start. So yesterday we have looked into what all operations yesterday. How many operations do we have broadly in MySQL? What have we learned till yesterday's session? Can you quickly summarize? Okay, no answers yet. What have we learned? What basic database operations do we have, and what have we learned till now? All right. Let's call it as CRUD or CRUD or CRUD. If you want to remember it as CRUD, that is also fine. But yeah, create, retrieve, update, delete. Cool. So between create, retrieve, update, delete, we have learned create. Also we have also learned insert yesterday. So read, we have just started our read. We have just started our read. So you already remember the keywords for our CRUD operations. For CRUD operations, see, create or insert. We have used create keyword and insert keyword. We have created a database. We have created a table. We have inserted our values into the table. We have seen different ways of inserting values into the table. And also, we have learned how to create a table using primary key, what is not null, and what is auto increment. We have learned these also. So I hope everyone is clear with these concepts. Or if anyone is having any issue, let me know. Are you all clear with the primary key concept, not null concept, auto increment concept? Basically creating your table, basically the schema of the table, the basics of the schema. Are you guys clear? Cool. So we have started our, okay, Radhika, చెప్తాలి ఏమైంది? Correct kada? Correct. Output is correct. Don't worry. So yesterday we have started our select query, select command. So your select command is used to retrieve the data from your database. Select command is basically used to retrieve the database, retrieve the data from your table. Retrieve the data from your table. Okay, Sangeeta, go on fast. I hope everyone has started your MySQL server, without which your queries will not work. So everyone, if you have not yet started your MySQL server, or if you have forgotten to start it, please start it without fail. Otherwise, your SQL queries will not start, will not execute. Yeah, so that is what. So to retrieve, so we have so far looked into creating and inserting creating some table and inserting some values into the table. We have looked into these two concepts. So now we want to read or retrieve data from the table or from the database, basically. So select is the keyword, just like how we use create to create a table, or insert to insert some values. Similarly, if you want to read some values, read some data, we will use the select keyword. So what does this star mean? This star is nothing but all. Star is nothing but all. ALL, all, everything. What everything? All means the columns, not the rows, the columns. you want to select all the columns. Basically, you are selecting all the columns when you say star. Star is used for retrieving all of your columns. Okay. But again, if you want only serial number, name, and employee ID, you will write something like this. Select serial number, comma, name, comma, ID from which table? Your employee table. Only those three columns will be retrieved. If you can see, only those three columns will be retrieved. So, where is the filter currently on? Are you inserting your filter on your row or column? Where did you insert your filter? The filter is on your rows or on your columns? Exactly. The filter is on your column because you have retrieved all the data, all the three rows. You have retrieved all the three rows. This employee table had three rows. You have retrieved all the three rows, but only selected columns. So the filter, you have inserted the filter on the columns. You have selected only the columns of your choice. You have retrieved serial number, name, and employee ID. That's it. If you want to retrieve something else, some other different columns, you can write the column name. So if you want to, let's say you want to retrieve name, designation, salary. So you'll write select name, comma, designation, comma, salary from which table? From your employee table. And you'll select this query, you'll say run. See, only name, designation, and salary are retrieved. So here also again you have inserted a filter on your column. Filter on your column, retrieving only columns of your choice. But I want the details of only Sachin Tendulkar. Let's say I want the details of only Sachin Tendulkar. Only Sachin Tendulkar. I don't want KL Rahul. I want only the details of Sachin Tendulkar. How will I write? I'll write like this. Select. I want all the columns of only Sachin Tendulkar record. I want all these columns. Serial number, name, employee ID, designation, salary, date of joining. All these columns, but only for Sachin Tendulkar. So I'll write something like this. Select star. Star means all. Select all from employee table. So to get only Sachin Tendulkar record, how will you filter Sachin Tendulkar record? How will you filter out of these three rows? If you want only Sachin Tendulkar related rows, how will you filter? Based on what value will you filter? Using name. Okay. Anything else? You can even filter based on designation. You can even filter based on employee ID. Okay. Let me show you how to filter. So select all from employee. Here, ID is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why will I not include this in double quotes? Let's say I want to include employee ID in double quotes. Why can I not include this in double quotes? So let me execute this SQL query. Will this work or will this give an error? Will this work or will this give me an error? Acha, this will work. This will give an error. Okay. Let's see. It has worked basically. It has worked. Maybe. Why did it take like that? You have declared this as integer only. Employee ID is integer. Ideally, this is what the output is. This is the output ideally. But why was this accepting even string? Maybe it automatically removed. That should not be the case. Maybe even if you enter numbers in a string, it might work. So let me try something like this. Yeah. So basically, when you are given only numbers, it might be removing the double quotes. When you are giving double quotes and only numbers, it may be removing the double quotes. So when I inserted A, that's when it was not working. So yeah. So you have given your employee ID 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are getting 2 records. Obviously, you will get 2 records because there are 2 records where employee ID is same 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are obviously 2 records where employee ID is same 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is why you've got 2 records here. That is why you've got 2 records. But what if I want only 1 record of Sachin Tendulkar? What if I want only 1 record of Sachin Tendulkar? What should I do? Exactly. Gupta, correct. Distinct, all this nonsense. Why do I want distinct and all? You don't even know distinct and all. I don't want all those nonsense. I want only whatever you have learned till now. Based on that, I want your answer. Distinct and all, nobody will understand even distinct. So I'm getting 2 records basically. Correct answer, Gupta. So if you want to get only one Sachin Tendulkar record, let's say anyone, your choice, no problem. Not even asking first, last, I'm not even asking you to sort. Just asking retrieve only one Sachin Tendulkar record. Serial number is same, name is also same, employee ID is also same, designation is also same, salary is also same, but date of joining is different. Date of joining is different for both of these records. One is at 9:35, another one is at 9:45. So both of them, their joining dates are different. But again, what is the data type for your date of joining? What is your data type of date of joining? Date time, exactly. Date time, exactly, correct. So you have used date time as the data type. So what is the date time? This is the date time of this particular record. Let's copy this here. You can pass your date time as a string. That is all right. And execute it. You'll get only one Sachin Tendulkar record because between both these records, between this Sachin Tendulkar and this Sachin Tendulkar, the only difference is date of joining. Rest of all are same. So if you want to filter your records based on date of joining, I mean based on date, time, data type, you can use double quotes, no problem. You can use double quotes also. That is also fine. You can use double quotes and you can start using your filter. So here, when I said where employee ID is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, on what am I putting the filter? Am I putting the filter on row or am I putting the filter on column? I'm putting the filter on row or column. Which one am I putting the filter on? Exactly, row. The filter is on a particular row value. What is the row value? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The filter you have put on a particular row value. So that is why wherever this row value matches, all those records will be retrieved. Similarly here also. So whenever you are going to use where keyword, your record value, there should be a record value or there should be a row value based on which you will be filtering the records. What are you filtering here? When you are using where keyword, what are you filtering? Are you filtering your rows or columns? Rows are also called as your records. Records. So you are filtering your records or are you filtering your columns? Which one are you filtering here when you are using where? Not receiving any answers. When you are using when you have used where keyword is filtering some of the data. What is it filtering? Is it filtering columns or rows? Rows means records. Is it filtering records or is it filtering columns? Exactly. It is filtering your records or rows. That is what it is filtering here. particular row, based on any particular row. So you have learned how to filter based on a number, based on date time, and now let's try to filter based on your string also, where name is equal to KL Rahul. You're not getting any record. You're not getting any record. Why? Why are you not getting any record? Exactly. నల్ల నల్లకి దీనికి సంబంధం ఏంటి? నల్లేంటి? నేను ఫిల్టర్ నేమ్ మీద పెట్టా. I have put my filter on name. Where is null in name? Name null ఎక్కడ లేదే. So always remember, when you are using is equal to, SQL or any other programming language, even in Java also, whenever you use is equal to, it searches for an exact match. Exact match undali. There should always be an exact match when you use is equal to. So here K space L space Rahul. So if you check it here, there is KL. There is no space between K and L. There is no space between K and L. Okay. So that is why this is not an exact match. See, in the record, in the table, there is no space between K and L. K and L are together. It is considering it as one word. But when I have given the filter, there is a space between K and L, separate. So whenever you are using is equal to, it will search for an exact match. Will search for exact match. So there is no exact record where the name is K space L space Rahul. So that is why you did not get any records. Table is empty. There are no records in the table where name is K space L space Rahul. So if I want one record, what should I do then? If I want my KL Rahul record, what should I do? What should I do if I want my KL Rahul record? Delete this space. Where should I delete this space? Yes, exactly. Between K and L, I should remove the space. Yes, you have got a record. But again, I'll do something here. I'll do something. Hold on. Let me do something here. Okay. Insert into employee values. Okay. 3 comma KL Rahul comma 3 4 5 6 7 comma project lead comma okay. You have inserted. You are going to insert this record now. Okay, so let this record is inserted. See, अरे यार फिर से सेम रिकॉर्ड आ गया. Okay, hold on. Okay, this also got executed, and let me refresh. So K space L space Rahul. Okay, how many Rahuls do we have in this project? How many Rahuls do we have? 3 Rahuls. There are 3 Rahul records. Let me write another Rahul record. Okay. So there is now another fourth Rahul Dravid record. Okay. So now there are four Rahul Dravid records um, in my table. Okay. So what my requirement is, what should I do? What should I do if I want my Rahul Dravid record? What should be my SQL query? So now that you have learned enough SQL queries, tell me what should be my SQL query to retrieve only Rahul Dravid record using whatever you have learned till now. Using whatever you have learned till now, tell me what should be the SQL query to retrieve your Rahul Dravid record. Only Rahul Dravid. That's it. Nothing else. Okay, Chandana, correct answer. See, I know what to use. I want the SQL syntax from you guys. I don't want theoretical answers. Use this, use that. Don't you really think I know that? I don't want your instructions. Use this, you should get this. Use that, you will get that. No, I don't want all that nonsense. I want SQL query from you guys. When will you guys write the SQL queries? Okay, you might be good at SQL when compared to me, I understand, but at least you should write some SQL query, right? Don't tell me use that, use this. Tell me the exact SQL query. So if I copy your SQL query from the chat box, I should get the Rahul Dravid record. That's how your query should be. I can filter based on the name, based on the serial number, based on the employee ID, based on the designation, salary. All of these are unique for Rahul Dravid. So using any one of them, I can retrieve. So I'll simply write select all from employee where MID is equal to 45678. I will get my Rahul Dravid record. Okay. So I want all the records of the people whose salary. Okay. I want all the records of those people whose salary is greater than 5 lakhs. Whose salary is greater than 5 lakhs. So I'll write something like this. Select all from employee where salary greater than 10, 5,000, 50,000, 5 lakhs. This is how I can use my operators. This is my greater than operator. So see, how many records should I get if I use this SQL query greater than 5 lakhs salary? If I say greater than 5 lakhs salary, how many records should I get? All. All of them are greater than 5 lakhs. Only one record. Okay. I check up. I check up. Everyone. Everyone might need. Some of you might get. Some of you might need an eye checkup. Okay. So 3 records. 8 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 10 lakhs. All of them are greater than 5 lakhs. But what if I say greater than 8 lakhs? How many do you think we are going to get? If I say greater than 8 lakhs, how many do you think we are going to get? Exactly. So let me write another record. Now, how many records do you think I'm going to get? Now, how many records will I get? I got 3 records because greater than or equal to. It should be greater than 8 lakhs or at least equal to 8 lakhs. So 8 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 10 lakhs. All the three records will be retrieved. I said greater than or equal to 8 lakhs. It should either be greater than 8 lakhs or equal to 8 lakhs. So we have three records where the salary is greater than and as well as even equal to 8 lakhs. So that is why we have got three records. Okay, what if I do something like this? Greater than or equal to 10 lakhs. How many will I get now? See, greater than or equal to 10 lakhs. So even 10 lakhs will be considered. This is how I will use greater than or equal to. Next, I will say that all from employee, their salary less than lakhs. How many records will I get? Salary less than 10 lakhs. How many records do you think I'm going to get? All of them. Very good. All of them. Super. Excellent. Very good. Mind blowing. Think. Take a minute and think. Mm-hmm. Okay. 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 Cool. All right. Enough of KBC. Let's execute and see what the answer will be. See, less than 10 lakhs. 1 lakh is less than 10 lakhs. 2 is also less than 10. 2 is less than 10. 8 is also less than 10. So you'll get 4 records. Okay. No. How many records do you think you're going to get? How many records will we get for this query? Exactly. You'll get 3 records. Okay. Now, after this, okay, my requirement is, I want the records of all those people who are not project leads. So my requirement is select all from employee. I want all those records where designation is not project lead. Apart from project lead designation, I want every other record. So what will I write? Based on what will I filter? What will be my filtering condition? Which column should I choose for filtering? Exactly. I'll use designation. So here, what is my requirement? My requirement is anything other than project lead. So I'll simply say not equal to. This exclamation means not. This is equal to. So not and equal to. Not equal to what? Not equal to your project lead. All those records where designation is not equal to project lead. See, I've got only those records. The rest of the project lead records are not retrieved. This is how you will use not equal to. Equal to, not equal to, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, greater than, less than. Okay. Next. Everyone has idea about and or truth tables. And or truth tables. Hold on a minute. I'm getting a message. Hold on. Okay. And or truth tables. So for those who don't know, and or truth tables. Okay. బ్రదర్ మీ ప్రాబ్లం ఏంది నాకు అర్థం కావట్లేదు. మీకు ఇంటర్వ్యూ ఉంది కదా అని చెప్పి అని ఇప్పుడు నేను కాన్సెప్ట్స్ ఫాస్ట్ గా చెప్పలేను. నేను మొన్న కూడా మీరు ఇట్లనే మాన్యువల్ టెస్టింగ్ క్లాస్ చెప్తుంటే మీరు ఇట్లా అనేసిండ్రు. 2 days మీరు రాలేదు. రాకపోయేసరికి మీరు డేటాబేస్ మిస్ అయినారు. సో మీ ఇంటర్వ్యూ కోసం నేను కాన్సెప్ట్స్ చెప్పలేను. నేను ఒక ప్రోగ్రెస్ ఉంటుంది, ఒక ప్రాసెస్ ఉంటుంది, దాని విధంగానే మనం ప్రోగ్రెస్ అవుతాం. సో మధ్యలో ఈ క్వశ్చన్స్ వేయకండి. ఆ టైం వచ్చినప్పుడు నేను చెప్తాను, మీకు కంగారు పడకండి. మీకు జర ఇంటర్వ్యూకి మీకు జల్దీలు ఉన్నారు అంటే మీరు గూగుల్ చేయండి కావాలంటే, నేను ఏమనుకోను. ఏం చేయలేం బ్రదర్. ఆ కాన్సెప్ట్ వచ్చినప్పుడు మీరు ఆగాలి వచ్చేంత వరకు. మన వాళ్ళు చాలా మంది ఇది చేయడానికే కష్టపడుతున్నారు. ఇప్పుడు అవన్నీ చెప్తే వాళ్ళకి ఎక్కదు. వాళ్ళకి చెప్పాల్సిన రీతిలో చెప్పాలి, ఫాస్ట్ గా తీసుకుపోవద్దు. మేబీ మీ ఫ్రెండ్స్ ఎవరైనా డేటాబేస్ వచ్చిన వాళ్ళు ఉంటే వాళ్ళని ఒకసారి అడగండి ఈ లోపల, ఇంటర్వ్యూకి అర్జెంట్ ఉంటే బెటర్. మళ్ళీ మీ ఇంటర్వ్యూ మిస్ కావద్దు కాబట్టి. సో truth tables. In truth tables, let's just learn the basic and or truth table. What are these truth tables? So let's say you have two values, a. ఏం చేయలేం బ్రదర్, ఆగాలి, ఇంకా తప్పదు కదా. కొన్ని అంతే లైఫ్ లో, ఏం చేయలేం. ఇక అట్లా అనుకొని వెళ్ళిపోవాలి. మీ చేతిలో నా చేతిలో ఏం లేదు కదా, మరి అంతే కాదు. So truth tables and or truth tables. So let's say you have two values, two variables or two values, a and b. Okay, consider 0 as false, 1 as true. Okay, and if both are false and true table means both of them should be same, only then you will get an answer. Only then you will get the answer. So here both of them are 0, so that is why your answer is 0. But here one is 0 and other one is 1, so there is mismatch in both of these values. Both the values are different. In and true table both of them should be of the same value, then only you will get an answer. So in the first line both of them are 0, that is why you got your answer as 0, that is fine. But in the second line and third line both the values are different, one is 0 and one is 1. So when you're trying to do and table, okay, and the condition in and true table is both of them should be same, both of them should be equal, then only you'll get a correct answer. So 0 and 1, 1 and 0, both of them are different, not equal, so obviously your answer will be 0 only, no answer, or can think as false. True is true because both of them are same. false false is false because both are false. But if true false or false true, if both A and B are not same, both A and B are different, then your answer will be different. You will not get the answer. It will always be false or it will always be 0. Okay, true. Both of them are true. So answer will also be obviously true. Both of them are 1. A is 1, B is 1. So answer will also be A and B. The answer for A and B is also 1. A is 0, B is 0. So the answer for A and B, 0 and 0 is 0. But A is 0, B is 1, 0 and 1. Both of them are different values. So the answer is obviously 0. So in AND truth table, always remember that both the conditions should satisfy. I mean, both of them should be equal. Both of them should be same. Only then you will get an answer. Otherwise, it's always false only. But that's not the thing in your OR table. It's exactly opposite of your AND truth table. In OR truth table, at least one of them should be true. 1 means true, 0 means false. So if both of them are false, that means both of them are 0. Answer will obviously be 0. But if at least one of them is true or one of them is 1, see in the second line, A is 0, B is 1. So answer is obviously 1. A is 1, B is 0. Or means at least 1. At least 1 among the two. Among both the values, at least one of them should be true. At least one of them should be 1. Then you will get answer as 1. Here both of them are 1. So obviously answer will be 1. So you now have a rough idea about what your AND or truth tables are. You now have an understanding about AND or truth tables. Understood what they are? Okay. Now let's write this as SQL queries. How will we write this as SQL queries? Let's look into that. Okay. Let's say, let's write something like this. Okay. Select all from employee if S number is equal to 1 and employee ID is equal to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why are we not getting any answer? So and symbol like this, or I mean, let's write and only, not this one. That is not correct. Let's write it like this. So are you getting any records? If you execute this, are you getting any records? No records. So remember the filters here. Serial number should be 1 and employee ID should be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So when serial number is 1, can you find any employee record where serial number is 1 and also employee ID is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Is that combination possible? Can you see that kind of a combination in your table? But do you have, I mean, do you have any record in that combination? No, there is no record in that combination. But what if I write something like this? Okay, let's execute this combination. See, we got all those records where serial number is 1 and also employee ID is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because we said or. We said or means one record, I mean, few records where serial number is 1 and few records where employee ID is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because it is searching for multiple combinations. Either the serial number is equal to 1 combination or employee ID is equal to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 combination. But not both of them combined. Not combining both of them. Okay, it is not combining, it's not mandatorily saying serial number should also be 1 and employee ID should also be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. It is not saying like that. It's saying simply retrieve records where serial number is equal to 1. Retrieve records where serial number is equal to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Both the combinations. And then it is retrieving your records. So this is how you will use and or conditions in your SQL queries. Next. What if I want to retrieve all your Rahul records? There is KL Rahul, there is Rahul Dravid. But I want all those records where name has Rahul in it. Name should contain Rahul in it. The name should contain Rahul. It can be KL Rahul, it can be Rahul Dravid. That's not the point. But there should be records where the name has Rahul in it. It can be Rahul Dravid, KL Rahul. Okay, it can be anything. But it should contain Rahul. In that case, I'll write it like this. Select all from. No. Select all from employee where name is equal to Rahul. Someone has suggested this in the chat box. Look at the answer now. You're not getting any records. Why? Why? Why are you not getting? Because Rahul Dravid also has Rahul in it. KL Rahul also has Rahul in it. Why are you not getting the records? Because Rahul initials are there. No, that's not the explanation. Because when you use equal to symbol, what did I tell you about equal to? Equal to means exact match. Equal to means exact match. No similar matches or anything. There should be exactly the same match. Only then you will get an answer. But do you have any record with only Rahul? No. There are some heads and tails to Rahul. Before Rahul, there is something else. After Rahul, also there is something else. So in this case, never use is equal to. Never use is equal to. You should say something like this. Select all from employee. There. Name like. Name like. Like what? Name like percentile Rahul. Name like percentage Rahul. But I am getting only KL Rahul details. See, Rajesh, you have written your SQL query like this. So Rajesh has written his SQL query like this. Very good. But what if, so if I execute this SQL query, I'll get Rahul and Rahul Dravid. Very good. No problem. But what if there is some other person whose name is Rahul Reddy? Then your SQL query will not work. Then your SQL query will not work. Because you have said your answer was to retrieve only for Rahul Dravid or KL Rahul. You don't know what is before Rahul and what is after Rahul. Here it is only 10 records. So you are able to look and say Rahul Dravid or KL Rahul. But tomorrow, once you get into an actual real-time database, you will have hundreds and thousands of records. You don't know. There can be Rahul Ramakrishna, there can be Rahul Reddy, there can be Rahul Rao. It can be anything. So in that case, your SQL query will not work. Your SQL query will retrieve only those records where Rahul Dravid and KL Rahul are present. Other Rahul records cannot be retrieved. So if I execute this one, I'm getting only KL Rahul and Rahul Dravid. So what if I write like this? Select all from employee where name like Rahul percentage. Then I'm getting only Rahul Dravid. So based on this, can you tell me what is the meaning of percentage? What is the meaning of this particular blue color highlighted text? Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Some interesting answers. Some of them correct, some of them incorrect. But the explanation for your percentage is, if you have percentage in the beginning, it means that there are some characters before Rahul. The name might be starting with something else, but name is ending with Rahul, basically. The meaning of this particular highlighted blue color text is, the name may be starting with something else, but the name is ending with Rahul. Name ending with Rahul. So in KL Rahul, the name is ending with Rahul. So that is why I have included Rahul at the end and percentage at the beginning. That means name ends with Rahul. But here, in this case, name starts with Rahul. In this case, name starts with Rahul. But in our case, name is starting with Rahul, name is ending with Rahul. So in that case, our SQL query should be something like this. Okay, let's see what happens if we write this SQL query. Did we get all the Rahul records? You can write something like this. This is how you will write your SQL query. So this means name may be starting with something else, but name ends with Rahul. But this one, name starts with Rahul, ends with anything, something else. We don't know what the name ends with, and we are not bothered about it. But here, the meaning is, name might start with something else, name might end with something else, but it contains Rahul in between. That's what it means. So understood your percentage symbols now? So now, so now, what if, what if, what if there is one record like this, where there is one record called as Rahul Dravid. Next record, there is a record like this, Rahul Dravid. Okay, Rahul Dravid, or let's write like this, Rahul Dravid. Okay, but I still want Rahul Dravid record, both the records. I want to retrieve both the records. Then in that case, how will you write your SQL query? This is also Rahul Dravid, this is also Rahul Dravid, but this one is starting with capital R Rahul Dravid. This one is starting with small r Rahul Dravid. How will you write your SQL query in this case? Okay, very good. Here I will write like this. What will you do then? I will write Rahul Dravid like this, all small letters. Then what will you do? No, wrong answer. No, if I write this as the SQL query, you'll not get anything. Where name like Rahul. Okay, name like Rahul means only this particular record will be retrieved. This particular record will not be retrieved. I should write something like this. Enough. I should write something like this. Name like AHUL, because in both these strings, this is common, AHUL. Okay. So the name might be starting with something else. It might be ending with something else, but in between, AHUL is common. So that is why I'll write like this. If you can see, name is starting with capital R, I don't care. Name is starting with small r, I don't care. Dravid capital D, Dravid small d, I don't care. But in between, the common thing is AHUL. So I'll simply say AHUL. For before that, there is 1 percentile. After that, also there is one more percentile. So this is how I'll write my SQL query. Understood the logic now? Understood the logic? All right. Okay. Shall we move forward then? This is how you'll search with case sensitive names, Anusha. ఇట్లాగే కేస్ సెన్సిటివిటీ కామన్ నేమ్స్ అయితే ఉంటాయి కదా మీకు కామన్ లెటర్స్ అయితే ఉంటాయి కదా మధ్యలో యూ విల్ హ్యావ్ సమ్ కామన్ లెటర్స్ కేస్ ఇన్సెన్సిటివ్ ఇంకా ప్రాబ్లం ఏముంది కేస్ ఇన్సెన్సిటివ్ మీన్స్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ హ్యాస్ ది సేమ్ కేస్ సెన్సిటివిటీ దెన్ నో ప్రాబ్లం ఎట్ all of them have the same case, then should directly give the value, no problem. Or if you are looking for something like this, then you can try like this. See, everything is in uppercase now. If you want all uppercase, then you can convert like this also. Or if you want, you can do some, maybe you can do something like this also. Everything will be converted to lowercase. Okay, na? Next, let's look into a couple of more SQL queries and we will close it here today. Okay. So let's understand. Okay, let me write something like this. See, is null. Is null means there should be no value. So what did I say? I said select all from the employee record where serial number is null. Serial number is null. Or I can also write something like this. Select all from employee where designation is not null. So if you can see, all those records have been retrieved except for this second record. So all the 5 records are retrieved. See, 2, 3, 4, 5. All the 5 records are retrieved for you. So you can use null, not null also like this. Okay. Next, I want the records of all those people whose salary is between 5 lakhs and 10 lakhs. How will you write the SQL query? I want the records of all those people whose salary is between 5 lakhs and 10 lakhs. You already learned this in today's session. So tell me, how will you write it? How will you retrieve your SQL, your records, where the salary is between 5 lakhs and 10 lakhs? Come on, quick. Acha. Okay. Some interesting answers in the chat box. Let me copy paste your SQL query and let me execute it like this. Yes, correct answer. Semicolon is not necessary for your SQL. I have just put it to denote the end of the SQL query. That's it. Not necessary semicolon. This is correct, but instead of writing all of this, you can write something like this also. Why? Acha, sorry. Not. This is a range, kada. See, same answer. Even if I execute this SQL query, I'm still getting the same answer. Even if I execute this SQL query, I'm still getting the same answer. I can use between 5 lakhs and 10 lakhs. Between 5 lakhs and 10 lakhs. Let me write between 8 lakhs and 10 lakhs. Let's see what my answer will be. See, so starting from 8 lakhs, greater than 8 lakhs or less than or equal to 10 lakhs. Both of them included. Both starting and ending point are also included. So you can use between keyword and then you can write your SQL query. You can use your between keyword. What if you want select on the records of all those employees whose salary is 3 lakhs, whose salary is 2 lakhs, whose salary is 5 lakhs, whose salary is 8 lakhs and 10 lakhs. Okay. Whose salary is 2 lakhs, exact 2 lakhs. I'm not even saying. So if there is any record between, so let's say, you're not just verifying for 8 lakhs and 10 lakhs, right from 8 lakhs till 10 lakhs, 8 lakhs, 1 rupee till 10 lakhs, all the 2 lakh records, all the 2 lakh records, 2 lakh salaries difference, whatever is there, all those will be considered when you use between. 8 lakhs, 1 rupee will also considered, 9 lakhs, 99,999 will also be considered for this particular formula, for this particular SQL query. But in the next SQL query, okay, let's see what happens. What am I doing here? I'm checking where salary is equal to 2 lakhs, where salary is equal to 3 lakhs, 8 lakhs, 9 lakhs, and 10 lakhs. So wherever it was matching, there is no 3 lakh record, there is no 9 lakh record. But it does not mean that I'm checking between 2 lakhs till 10 lakhs. No. There is a difference between your between keyword and in keyword. Between keyword is used for range. Range means all the values right from the starting point till the ending point. all the values right from the starting point till the ending point. 8 lakhs, say like 10 lakhs, tak, right from 8 lakhs till 10 lakhs. But here you are only retrieving those values for these 5 different types of salaries. It will exactly check if the salary is 2 lakhs, salary is 3 lakhs, 8 lakhs, 9 lakhs, and 10 lakhs. Exact matches only for these 5 different types of salaries. That's it. That's the difference between your between keyword and in keyword. So understood the difference? No? What is your between and in keyword? All right, take a pull, everyone. Take a pull. To take a pull, you should get it till line number 85. Take a pull, everyone. Take a pull. Okay. If you are getting it till line number 85, then yes, you have taken the pull correctly and you have got all the SQL queries which we have discussed till now. Any doubts, any questions, any clarification? You should send me your screenshots. Only then I'll be able to help you out. ఇది ఇది ఇట్లా ఉంటే నాకు క్వెరీ మొత్తం తెలియదు కదా తల్లి. ఇది ఇక్కడ ఈ బటన్ పెట్టి క్లోజ్ దిస్ అవుట్పుట్ స్క్రీన్. అవుట్పుట్ స్క్రీన్ క్లోజ్ చేసి నాకు మొత్తం ఒకసారి స్క్రీన్‌షాట్ పెట్టు. క్వెరీ ఏమైందో నాకు అర్థం కావట్లేదు ఇక్కడ. చూడు, one more thing. After salary, why did you include a comma? If salary is the last thing that you want, why did you include a comma after salary? You want only name, employee ID and salary. So after salary, why did you include a comma? Remove that comma. Okay, good. Not sure what is wrong here because SQL queries are all half. So I don't know what you want, but again, what I can tell you is if you are directly using my SQL queries, which I am sending you, the SQL queries I am sending you, and you are exactly copy pasting them and executing, you will, I mean, it will work. Nothing to worry. All of them are syntactically correct. You need not worry. You have created 3 tables, but if it is only showing 1 table, maybe it is taking some time to reflect in your machine. Sometimes it is natural that it will take some time to reflect on your machine. Maybe not all the machines are that fast. Maybe it will take some time. Shut down your machine and try once again. Because if you have used your create table query correctly, if you are connected to your MySQL server, if your MySQL server is switched on, and if you are not getting any errors when you execute your SQL query, the one thing that you need to understand is if you are not getting any errors when you are executing your SQL query, and in your MySQL workbench, you'll get a green color tick mark also saying that you're indicating your SQL query is executed successfully. So your MySQL workbench, you can get a green color tick mark. It means that your SQL query has been executed successfully. Nothing to worry. So maybe check after some time. That's all I can tell you. If it's a green color SQL, when green color tick mark, then your SQL query has worked successfully. I am telling about your MySQL workbench. But if it is getting red color into mark, X mark, then your SQL query is wrong. Maybe you're not connected to SQL server. Maybe your syntax is wrong. So then that SQL query did not execute. That is what it means. Here only, you will see the table information here only. You might have an option to right click and refresh. So right click and check if you have an option for refresh. If not, shut down your entire MySQL workbench and then start it again. Shut down your machine and then start it again afresh. That's all right. Don't worry about this one. Relax. Insert is not valid for this position. And I'm not sure because you executed this correctly only. So do you have this employee table? I mean, do you have employee underscore not null table? If the employee underscore not null table is not present, this query will not work for you. Because there might not be that particular table. Maybe your table name is wrong. I'm not sure if you have created this table. Check the table name once, Devesh. I'm not sure if you have this table. I mean, see, one thing, why do you feel that my SQL queries will work always? Sometimes I give deliberately I give wrong SQL queries also. Obviously, deliberately I'll be giving wrong SQL queries also, no? ये क्या गारंटी प्रोग्राम है, मिनिमम गारंटी प्रोग्राम है कि मेरा एसक्यूएल क्वेरी चलेगा बोल के? ऑब्वियसली डेलिबरेटली जानबूझ के मैं रॉन्ग एसक्यूएल क्वेरीज भी दूंगा, देन हाउ विल यू अंडरस्टैंड गलती कहाँ पे है, सही कहाँ पे, ये कैसे समझोगे? हर एसक्यूएल क्वेरी आपको चलेगा तो कैसा चलेगा आपको? थोड़े एसक्यूएल क्वेरीज फेल भी होना चाहिए, तभी आप सीखोगे कुछ, है ना? चेक कर लो अगर ये टेबल है या नहीं है आपको। अगर ये टेबल नहीं है तो ऑब्वियसली टेबल नेम गलत है आपको। तो गलत टेबल नेम, जब टेबल ही नहीं है तो कैसा इंसर्ट करोगे? वो है वहां पे प्रॉब्लम। ओके, चलो, स्टॉपिंग द रिकॉर्डिंग हियर।